child of God? What if I told you that right now, this very moment, heaven has issued a financial decree in your favor? Not next month, not someday today. This isn't just another prayer video. This is a prophetic activation straight from Psalm 112. A divine code that cancels debt, ends financial warfare, and opens gates of supernatural abundance. Have you been battling endless bills, closed doors, or that heavy pressure that says you'll never get ahead? Have you been faithful, yet still feel like something unseen keeps blocking your breakthrough? Then you didn't find this video by accident. Heaven led you here because it's time for your financial story to change. Stay until the end, because in this prophetic session we will speak the 7 decrees of Psalm 112, each one unlocking a new dimension of wealth, stability, and peace. By the time you finish this video, you'll feel the shift, not just in your finances, but in your faith, your confidence, and your atmosphere. Let's activate heaven's financial decree right now. Heaven has just released a financial decree over your life, and you're hearing this because your name is written in that decree. Right now, as you listen to this message, something is shifting in the unseen realm. What was once delayed is being released. What was once locked is opening. This is not a coincidence. It's divine timing. The heavens are speaking over your finances, over your home, over your future. Every debt that has been hanging over your head is being confronted by a higher authority. The decree of divine provision. You've stepped into a prophetic moment, a heavenly alert. The sound you're hearing is the echo of God's economy moving in your favor. Bills that once brought you anxiety are now turning into testimonies of breakthrough. Doors that were shut are unlocking. People you've never met will become the vessels of your blessing. This message isn't just another prayer. It's a divine announcement, a declaration that the cycle of lack has expired, and a new decree of abundance has been signed in your name. Heaven's financial court has ruled. Debt canceled. Provision released. Abundance sustained. So open your heart. Receive it by faith. Say out loud, I receive this decree from heaven. My finances are under divine order. Have you ever looked at your bank account and felt a deep frustration? Like no matter how hard you work, something invisible keeps holding you back? Have you prayed, tithed, given, and still wondered, why am I not seeing the breakthrough I've been promised? This isn't coincidence, it's a spiritual pattern, a cycle that many never break because they fight it only in the physical realm. But today, through the power hidden in Psalm 112, that invisible wall is about to collapse. If you've been faithful yet frustrated, generous yet still struggling, disciplined yet still delayed, this message is for you. Heaven saw your consistency, your sleepless nights, your efforts that no one else noticed. And now God is about to honor that endurance with a financial shift so divine it will silence doubt. So as you listen, don't treat this like another video. Treat it like a divine appointment. Every word you hear today carries an activation, because the moment you connect your faith with this revelation, the cycle of lack, delay, and closed doors will end once and for all. Stay until the end, and you'll feel the chains of financial limitation fall off. Psalm 112 is your prophetic key, and today it finally turns. You've heard this psalm before, but not like this. Psalm 112 isn't a poem to be read, it's a divine blueprint to be unlocked. When heaven speaks of prosperity, it's not talking about greed, it's talking about divine alignment. True wealth begins when God governs your finances, your emotions, your mindset, your flow. This psalm reveals what happens when you stop chasing money and let money start following your obedience. Every verse is a spiritual code, each one holding a decree from heaven's wealth system. 7 divine decrees, 7 spiritual laws that shift your reality from lack to overflow. When these decrees are activated, something supernatural happens. Doors open without effort. Opportunities find you, and your name begins to echo in the corridors of divine favor. Psalm 112 is not a promise to the greedy. It's a covenant with the obedient. It declares that light rises in darkness, that your seed will be mighty on the earth, and that wealth and riches will dwell in your house, not by manipulation, not by chance, but by divine order, when heaven's economy starts moving through. Today, as we reveal the mystery hidden in Psalm 112, get ready, because you're not just learning a scripture, you're entering a spiritual system. The 7 decrees of heaven's wealth are waiting to be spoken through your faith. And when you align with them, everything that's been delayed begins to flow. Open your heart now as we read Psalm 112, the divine blueprint for supernatural prosperity and unshakable peace. Every verse in this psalm carries a prophetic key, one that unlocks both spiritual and financial order in your life. Blessed is the man that feareth the Lord, that delighteth greatly in his commandments. This is where divine wisdom begins. The fear of the Lord doesn't mean terror. It means deep reverence, alignment, and respect for divine principles. It's a mindset of a good steward, someone trusted with heaven's resources. His seed shall be mighty upon earth. The generation of the upright shall be blessed. This is generational wealth, not just money, but legacy. When you walk in integrity and obedience, your lineage carries the blessing forward. Wealth and riches shall be in his house, and his righteousness endureth forever. This is covenant prosperity. Not fleeting luck, not worldly greed, but stability, the kind of wealth that's protected by righteousness and divine order. Unto the upright there ariseth light in the darkness. He is gracious and full of compassion and righteous. Even in financial darkness, light rises for the righteous. This means clarity in confusion, opportunity in chaos, and favor when others are falling. A good man showeth favor and lendeth. He will guide his affairs with discretion. Here lies divine management, wisdom in decisions, generosity without fear, and the ability to balance grace and responsibility. Surely he shall not be moved forever. The righteous shall be in everlasting remembrance. Stability is promised. God doesn't just bless you, he establishes you. Your name, your work, your impact become unforgettable. He shall not be afraid of evil tidings. His heart is fixed, trusting in the Lord. This is emotional wealth, the peace that sustains you when storms come. Trust replaces fear. Faith replaces anxiety. His heart is established. He shall not be afraid until he see his desire upon his enemies. Confidence in divine justice. You don't fight with anger. You stand firm and watch God settle every score in your favor. He hath dispersed, he hath given to the poor. His righteousness endureth forever. His horn shall be exalted with honor. Generosity is the language of elevation. When you give, heaven exalts you. Every act of compassion becomes a seed for honor. The wicked shall see it and be grieved. He shall gnash with his teeth and melt away. The desire of the wicked shall perish. This is divine reversal. What was meant to stop you dissolves. What was meant to shame you becomes your testimony. Psalm 112 is not just a psalm. It's a financial decree of heaven. Every verse is an invitation to step into divine alignment, emotional peace, and lasting abundance. Read it often, speak it aloud, and let its vibration rewrite your reality. You are not chasing wealth. You are walking in covenant prosperity. When heaven issues a decree, it is not a suggestion. It is a legal verdict written in the courts of eternity. A decree from God carries divine authority. It cannot be reversed, delayed, or denied. It is the final word that overrides every earthly limitation, every financial struggle, every delay, and every no that life has spoken over you. Understand this. When you align your faith with a heavenly decree, you're not asking God to bless you. You're enforcing what heaven has already decided in your favor. You're standing as heaven's representative on earth, executing a divine order that has already been signed and sealed in the Spirit. Say it with conviction. I am not begging for blessing. I am enforcing what heaven already decided about me. Every promise written in Psalm 112 is a legal document of abundance, protection, and stability. The moment you speak it in faith, angels move, circumstances shift, and resources align. The decree activates, and the manifestation begins. Heaven has already ruled in your favor. All that's left is for you to enforce it. Right now, take a deep breath, because what's about to happen is not ordinary prayer. It's a divine activation. This is the moment heaven begins to enforce what has already been written about you. Every decree spoken here carries the authority of the King of Kings. You are not asking for money. You are aligning with a heavenly law that commands prosperity to find you. Repeat this with boldness. Wealth and riches shall be in my house. My finances are under divine order. Say it again, louder this time, as if every word is breaking an invisible chain around your finances. See it in your mind, the lock snapping, the barriers crumbling, and the flow of divine provision being released straight into your life. Feel the weight of limitation lifting off your chest as heaven's decree overrides every earthly delay. Now visualize light filling your home. Golden, radiant, unstoppable. Bills transforming into testimonies. Empty accounts turning into channels of overflow. Every time you speak this decree, the spiritual atmosphere shifts. Angels respond. Systems align. Divine order replaces confusion. This is not positive thinking. This is prophetic enforcement. You're stepping into agreement with God's economy, not the world's. Say it once more. Wealth and riches shall be in my house. My finances are under divine order. Now pause, feel that peace? That's the sound of heaven approving the transaction. The decree has been released, and it will manifest. Debt is not just a financial condition. It's a spiritual chain that quietly drains peace, confidence, and purpose. It whispers you owe, and that whisper becomes a weight on your soul. But today, that chain is breaking. This is not just about paying bills. It's about reclaiming authority over your own life. Right now, lift your head and declare with faith, I owe no man anything except love. I am a lender, not a borrower. Let those words echo through your atmosphere, because every spiritual agreement with debt, fear, and lack is being revoked in this very moment. You are not defined by your credit score or the numbers on a page. You are defined by heaven's abundance, and heaven says you are free. As you breathe in, release the anxiety that debt has planted in your heart. Every sleepless night, every fear of the next payment, every cycle of not enough, it dissolves in the presence of divine peace. You're stepping out of survival mode and into overflow. Picture the chains snapping, one by one, as divine light floods your financial life. Feel the weight lifting off your shoulders. This is your turning point. Speak boldly. My debts are canceled in the spirit. Peace governs my finances. Provision flows to me freely and abundantly. Now, let peace settle deep within you. What once seemed impossible will soon be testimony. You are not under debt. Debt is under your feet. In this moment, I want you to pause and take a deep breath, because what's about to happen is not just a prayer, it's an activation. The word says, "Unto the upright there arises light in the darkness." That means even when everything around you seems uncertain, the light of God is about to break through. This light is not ordinary. It is divine intelligence, supernatural clarity, and holy strategy that will guide your next financial steps. When heaven releases light, confusion disappears. When divine light shines on your path, you stop wandering in circles. You begin to see solutions that were hidden. You start recognizing divine opportunities, open doors, divine partnerships, and ideas that carry wealth within them. That light exposes traps of debt, fear, and manipulation. It removes the veil that kept you from seeing how close your breakthrough really is. As you listen now, imagine that light filling every dark corner of your finances. See it entering your business, your bank account, your home. Whisper this decree: "The light of the Lord guides my decisions. I see where to go, what to do, and how to prosper. My steps are ordered by divine illumination." Right now, declare by faith, "The fog is lifting. I am no longer confused. I move with clarity, precision, and divine timing." This is your second activation, the decree of light. From this moment on, no shadow can dominate your path. Every plan, every investment, every dream is illuminated by heaven's brilliance. Walk in that light, because your financial destiny is now visible. In the kingdom of heaven, nothing is lost. Everything is transformed through divine exchange. God never leaves his children empty. He replaces what was stolen, heals what was broken, and restores what was lost. This is the sacred law of heaven's economy. Whenever you surrender something in faith, heaven multiplies it back in peace, freedom, and abundance. Fear is not your portion. Peace is. When anxiety rises, heaven offers a divine transaction. "Cast your cares upon me, for I care for you." In that moment of trust, fear is exchanged for peace that surpasses understanding. Lack is not your destiny. Provision is. Every seed of faith, every act of generosity, triggers heaven's law of multiplication. When you give in obedience, you are not losing. You are entering the flow of divine supply. And debt, both financial and spiritual, is not your identity. The cross already paid your balance in full. Faith is the currency that unlocks this exchange, and your words are the declaration slip that approves it. When you speak faith, you authorize heaven's transaction on your behalf. Today, lift your voice and decree: "My fear is being exchanged for peace. My lack is being exchanged for provision. My debt is being exchanged for freedom. This is not poetic language. It's prophetic law. What you declare, you authorize. What you believe, you manifest. Heaven is waiting for your voice to complete the transaction. In this sacred moment, let your spirit come into alignment with heaven's unshakable peace. The world may shake, economies may tremble, and unexpected news may come, but those who trust in the Lord are anchored in divine stability. This is not just emotional calm. It is supernatural order. When your heart is fixed on Him, no storm can move you. Say it aloud with authority. My heart is fixed, trusting in the Lord. I will not fear bad news. Repeat it until your atmosphere shifts. This is not a suggestion, it's a decree. You are establishing spiritual gravity around your finances, your emotions, and your destiny. Fear loses its voice when faith begins to speak. Stability is the foundation of lasting provision. When your emotions are grounded in trust, heaven releases resources that do not fluctuate with earthly systems. Consistency in your spirit attracts consistency in your supply. As you remain unmoved by anxiety, divine provision begins to flow without interruption. Steady, faithful, abundant. This decree seals your heart in peace and positions your life under divine rhythm. You are no longer reacting to circumstances. You are ruling through faith. Your stability becomes the evidence that heaven governs your reality. Breathe deeply. Let fear fade and declare once more, my heart is fixed, trusting in the Lord. I will not fear bad news. From this day forward, may your spirit remain anchored, your emotions unshaken, and your provision constant. This is your decree of stability, and heaven honors it. There is a divine paradox hidden within the act of giving, one that defies human logic but defines heaven's economy. In the natural world, when you release something, you lose it. But in the spiritual realm, when you release something with faith, it multiplies. Every time you give, whether it's kindness, time, encouragement, or service, you're planting a seed into eternity soil, and heaven always returns what is sown in faith. The scripture declares, He has dispersed, He has given to the poor. His righteousness endures forever. That means every generous act echoes beyond your lifetime. What you give doesn't die, it reproduces. Every gesture of compassion becomes a ripple that touches lives you may never meet. Every time you choose to bless instead of withhold, you're aligning with the very nature of God, because generosity is His heartbeat. Today, challenge yourself to live from overflow, not from fear of lack. Look for opportunities to lift someone's burden, to speak life into a weary soul, to share what you have, not because you're trying to get more, but because you already know who your source is. When generosity flows from you, abundance flows to you. This is not loss, it's multiplication. And heaven always multiplies what you release with love. Listen closely. This is the moment heaven shifts the flow around you. The decree of multiplication is being released. And from this moment on, nothing you give, nothing you sow, nothing you release will ever be lost. Say it aloud with conviction. What leaves my hand never leaves my life. It returns multiplied. You see, when you give, you enter the divine economy, an unbreakable system where sacrifice becomes seed and gratitude becomes magnetism. Every time you release something in faith, a gesture, a prayer, a word, a seed, It doesn't diminish you. It activates heaven's law of return. What you gave in tears will return in joy. What you offered in lack will return in abundance. This is not just about money. It's about the flow of your destiny. Every act of kindness, every moment of generosity, every time you bless someone else, you plant something that will find its way back to you. Pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Multiplication is not an event. It's a cycle. And when your heart aligns with gratitude, the cycle accelerates. So right now, lift your voice and thank God, not for what you've lost, but for what's about to return. Thank Him because the seed you thought was gone is only hidden in the soil of divine timing. Expect harvests, expect overflow, expect opportunities to find you. Say it again, stronger this time. What leaves my hand never leaves my life. It returns multiplied. Because when heaven decrees multiplication, even your smallest seed becomes a supernatural force. Listen carefully. This is not just a message, it's a divine verdict. Heaven is about to publicly vindicate you. The same mouths that whispered against you will witness your rise. The same hands that rejected you will see God's favor rest upon you. The wicked shall see it and be grieved. That's not just a verse. That's a prophecy being activated over your life right now. You have endured in silence, trusted when it made no sense, remained faithful when no one was watching. And God says, "Now I will make it known that my hand was upon you all along." Every accusation overturned, every false judgment exposed, every loss repaid with double honor. This is your season of divine justice. Heaven is rewriting your reputation. You're stepping into a moment where God Himself becomes your defender and promoter. Declare this with boldness. My name is cleared. My finances are restored. My reputation shines with divine justice. Those who mocked will marvel. I am vindicated by heaven. Say it until your spirit feels it. Say it until every doubt disappears. You are not forgotten. You are being publicly honored by the God who saw every privateer. This is not just another declaration. It's a prophetic transfer of abundance that will outlive you. Today, you are not praying only for your current situation. You are signing a covenant for your entire bloodline. Say it out loud with power. My children will know abundance. Lack end with me. Every time you speak those words, you are sealing your family in divine provision. You are cutting off the generational cycle of scarcity and fear. What once drained your parents will no longer touch your children. What was lost in the past is being restored with interest in your lineage. Visualize it. Your home filled with peace. Your name surrounded by honor. Your children walking in favor and wisdom. This is the seal of legacy and overflow. Heaven is marking your bloodline with supernatural increase. From this moment on, your family tree bears new fruit, the fruit of divine prosperity, peace, and purpose. This is your prophetic moment. You are the one chosen to end the curse and begin the flow. So lift your voice and decree again. My children will know abundance. Lack end with me. Let these words echo through time, because from today forward, your legacy is overflow. Beloved, as this prophetic journey through Psalm 112 reaches its divine conclusion, take a deep breath and let your heart rest in faith. Everything you have declared, every word you have spoken, has been written in heaven's decree over your life. You are no longer the same. The old season of financial struggle, anxiety, and uncertainty has come to an end. A new order, the order of abundance, divine stability, and overflow, has begun. Now let us pray together with power and reverence. Father, we seal this prophetic decree in your holy presence. Let every word of Psalm 112 take root in the lives of your children. Cancel every debt. Restore peace to every home. Multiply provision in every hand that believes. Let wealth and riches dwell in their houses, and let your righteousness endure in their generations. Father, let the evidence of this word manifest in unexpected blessings and open doors, in favor that cannot be explained but only testified. In this moment, feel heaven's covenant being sealed upon you. The decree has gone forth, and it cannot return void. You have entered a divine alignment where lack cannot survive and peace cannot be stolen. Now, with boldness and faith, declare it aloud. I receive heaven's decree. Type it in the comments. Share this word to bless others, and let this covenant of abundance flow through every life it touches. Your financial story has been rewritten, and this time, heaven is the author.